Welcome back to my channel after, an abrupt week or so of not playing or recording anything. I wanted to come back and kind of say sorry for kind of disappearing for maybe 5-6 days. It might even have been a week by the time this is uploaded. I just wanted to, I'm going to be playing this game, obviously. This isn't just going to cut out when I finish yapping, but stick around for the gameplay if you want to. I will specify today I'm playing DARKDIVERS. As far as I'm concerned, or at least as far as I know, this is like Roblox Helldivers. It just popped up on my feed like 2 minutes before I actually wanted to hop on and record this. But I kind of wanted to just come today and kind of explain why I kind of just abruptly disappeared. See, I'm playing this real time, although this isn't a voiceover, so you can tell I'm just completely, oblivious to what's happening. But I wanted to kind of just hop in here and say that I stopped playing. I stopped recording for a little bit because I've got my own stuff that I've been kind of focused on recently. I've been focused on personal life stuff, which comes to friendships, relationships, blah, blah, blah. I won't give specifics. I'm just randomly listing things to give a general example. And general life things, because if any of you haven't seen, I would recommend checking the tab, because say if you're a new viewer, this will mean absolutely nothing to you. If you're a returning viewer and you have a general idea, just remind yourself and need to remind yourself. Check my community page and it will be my top my most recent post. But I am, to give a general idea of who I am, obviously my name is Ghosty when it comes to YouTube. I'm an 18-year-old from the UK and I have basically nothing no in current day, because it's any teenagers would know this. Say around 16 and up will know this. When I say this, it's kind of hard to get a job these days, and people will turn to stuff like YouTube and TikTok and all that and content creation as a way as hey, I don't want to work a normal job. It's either too difficult or they're too hard to find. I want to do this instead. And that's not exactly what I did. I did this because I like content creation, but I started pumping out more content daily as a way to be hey, if I can't find something to provide for me, I will use this as an attempt. And obviously I've been backing away from that for the past week because I've just kind of been doing my own thing. But to give a general idea, I don't have much. This isn't going to be a sob story or anything. This is just kind of me just giving a general idea of me. I don't have much when it comes to personal stuff. I'm kind of just here, and I am spending most of my I've over the past few days I've kind of came to the decision that I want to spend my time finding a way to get a hold of a car at some point, so I can make more content and do more stuff with my life, and but just broaden the things, because a lot of people, you'll see this, you'll hear this from a lot of older people. Life, you kind of just gotta live it. Gotta have a bit of fun. Don't and when it comes to anyone who's listening to this, don't go in with the mindset of what most say TikTokers and content creators do. Don't go do stupid stuff and spend rash amounts of money for fun, because that's what they're all going to do, and they set terrible examples because they never specify hey, you shouldn't do this. But I just, what I was going to say, to put it simply, I want to get a hold of a car and become more independent so I can make more content, have more fun, and possibly, if YouTube doesn't work out, and YouTube doesn't work out as a source of income, and I just want to be able to travel so I can get a job and live life whilst making content and just having a bit of fun, because it's not worth kind of just throwing everything away whilst you're young to have fun and then having nothing when you're older. But you'll see I'd say this is for the more of my younger audience. You'll see a lot of teenage content creators just doing stupid stuff. You don't ever want to copy that, because they'll always give you the mindset that you should just go out and do everything you want to do instantly, because in the long run, that's not going to work. You're going to have no, like, in the long run, doing all the stupid stuff they do, you're probably going to end up with no friends and nobody who wants to hang around with you in the long term. Because I'll use that Jack Doherty kid that's going viral. The stuff he does is a terrible example of what teenagers are doing these days. And he gives a bad name for all of us, because he's gone around like starting fights with people and then hiding behind the security because he has the money to do this. You don't ever want to have that mindset. You always just want to focus on improving and getting yourself a hold of, like, getting yourself maybe some sort of income, some sort of life, and just having fun with like side projects. If you have a job, you save some of your money from your paycheck, maybe like 25% of your money. Say if you roughly get like 1K a month. I know that's like way too low these days for like minimum wage, depending on the country you're in. It's just a random example. So you get 1K, you save 250 of it in a savings account every month, and then say at the end of the year, buy something you really want, like something big, and then use the rest for necessities and put anything that's left after the set necessities also in the savings account. That would be my mindset of this, and that's what I want to do if I can get a hold of some sort of income. But see, I'm in a predicament, because to get this income, I need a car so I can travel and get a job, because my town is too small and isn't hiring in places that don't require experience. And considering, I haven't been, I'm just like turning 19 this year, I have no experience in the workplace. And I don't want to work in fast food, even if that is my only option, for the fact that if you hear any content creator, like say any humble content creator, or just anyone in general posting on socials, you never want to work in mainstream fast food, because sure, some of the places might pay decently, but it's not a healthy environment, because either you get an aggressive customer that comes in, you get some random jerk of a boss, you get some random annoying coworker who's just there for money and just to spend it on useless crap. I don't want to stoop that like low, and I'm not disrespecting anyone who's in that industry. If you're in the industry or going into the industry, because I know some of my audience, or at least a lot of my audience, are a younger side. They're probably around my age, or even just a teeny bit, maybe a few years below. I wouldn't recommend that, but if that is your only option, you do it until you can find something else. But I don't want to do that, and the only way I will get out of doing that is if I get a way to travel, because I can't keep relying on other people to take me there, because what if they have to call off? Say if I ask a family member to drive me and they can't. That's going to sabotage my working experience my own way, because obviously if you don't show, and you don't, and sometimes even a real reason can be used as an excuse. You don't show, you lose the job, then what? That just ruins your opportunity in the long run. To put it simply, with the thing I said about my community tab, if you haven't read it, just if you do read it, I explained my general situation in a more condensed down version than what I'm saying now. I'd labeled the fact that I am working towards a car that I want to get, and obviously working towards learning how to drive for that, so I can make more content, maybe IRL, and so I can just get out of the situation I'm in. I'm not saying I'm like, oh, I'm broke and I have nothing. Like, obviously I have a PC, I have all the game stuff I want to do, like I have all the general fun stuff, but anyone would agree, even kids these days would agree, you don't like being stuck in your own town at some point. There's at some point in time, you just kind of have to do your own thing and move on, and just live. And that's what I want to do. So I want to work towards that. And in the post I made, I put a GoFundMe on there for this isn't me. I will quickly clarify this. I know I'm stumbling on my words because I'm recording this live. I didn't write anything. I'm just kind of saying it how it is. I'm not expecting anyone viewing this, new viewer or old viewer, to send anything there. I'm not like begging. I'm not saying, hey, you have to do this because you watch my content. I'm just kind of saying, you know, it's there, and even the littlest amount would be like a big step to help. And I don't really have something big to offer in return. If you want to read the post to see what I offered, I can't probably, going off the top of my head, I offered in exchange for anyone who gave anything, I would play, at some point I'd do a big stream where I play for maybe, I would say 3 to 5 hours with people who helped. I'd play games with them, like, say, free game. We'll go off free games, free multiplayer games like Fortnite, Roblox, all that, just so everyone has access, and just be a way of saying, hey, thank you, and you guys are all amazing for everything. So kind of just like acknowledging everyone who did it, and just, you know, interacting with them as much as I can, because to just try and give back to the community if that's what they want to do. But as I said, if anyone was to send anything to that, it'd be much appreciated. But I'm not asking for it. It's just kind of giving you the idea of it could help my situation. I'm not trying to. I don't know if I clarified, but I'm not trying to get on here and beg. Like, if I was begging, I'd be linking it in every single video. Like, hey, give me money, give me money, give me money. Donate, please, donate, please. Ever since getting donations on my streams, which I finally hit that milestone on my channel not long ago. I've never actually asked or kind of indicated that they are there. I don't think I even posted anything about it on community. I might have not. I don't know. But I've never been one to ask. I just kind of thought I don't really have a workaround in this current day, and, you know, if anyone wants to offer, then it's there. But I just wanted to give this give this video as a general explanation of why I've been gone, what I'm doing, and if I'm going to come back. And I very much am. This is, like, I might be back on daily uploads after this video. I can't promise, but if you've seen this video and then the day later you see another video, I'm probably back on daily uploads. I'm just kind of in a sticky situation. Like, I don't know what I want to do and what I can do with a free time basis, if that makes sense. The mouse is also really slow in this game. It's kind of annoying. But that's the general gist of it. I'm just kind of saying, you know, hey, like every teenager these days, it's life. That's why I have taken a break, a few days break, and it's not like I'm just bored of this, like bored of YouTube, bored of all this. No, it's nothing like that. And I much appreciate everyone who watches my content. Just to specify, it's not like I'm just kind of tired of it and giving up on everyone who likes watching this, because I very much like playing these games. I like recording them. I like just doing everything. Being able to play games and have an audience that like the content is probably a lot of people's dreams. And I will I'll clarify this. I know a ton of people, even some of the people have commented on my stuff. A ton of people want to make their own content. But I will kind of just give this point to, like, you don't want to go out looking at YouTube or streaming as a job. You don't want to look at it and go in thinking this is how I make money, just because you see a ton of people, like, say, Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, all these big creators getting a ton of money from it. If you do the research and just look into it, like a lot of people, they've been around for years. It's took them so long to get to this point. You'd be really spending a lot of your free time doing this, and it takes so much effort. You'd get very drained very quickly if that's your entire mindset. If you want to start the YouTube or just streaming games and anything, do it for fun. If you get something out of it, you get something out of it. You'd never go in thinking this is how I want money. You do it for the fun of it, the same way I've been doing it. I don't go in. A lot of people will know this if they watch my content, and if you don't know this, skim through my content from the past. a lot of my videos, you'll realize, have not very high quality editing. It's more just cut out silence, talk, have an intro and an outro. Because I'm not here to make stuff super flashy to bring in as many people as I can to watch it, to get money off them. It's more of a, I'm just making it because I want to make it and posting it if people want to see it. And that's how it's been. There'll be like very few videos where I dump all of my time into them for like a good few hours of my day, or maybe even a few days of my time into finishing them, which will be my best of videos, which I do and usually do every month. I will be a best of all the clips I've got that haven't been from games, because like most PC gamers, I clip stuff that I find funny with friends and stuff, with not with the intent of recording and uploading it, more of just the intent of, you know, that was funny, I want to see that again at some point. And my best of videos tend to be those clips, which is why they're usually unfiltered and there's swearing in them, because it's not going for a full content basis. It's going for, this was all fun and games, and then conveniently I thought this deserves to get posted at some point. And the only other videos I truly put a lot of time into editing was my Outlast videos. There's 3 videos on that. I was going to do a 4th. I remember I scrapped it though. I don't think I ever posted about the fact that I scrapped it, but I scrapped it for the mere fact that I lost all the footage. And it was very time consuming to edit those with no end goal. But that's just a general gist of it. Like, hey, don't come to YouTube expecting all this giant sources of money, like giant content. In today's age, if you want to get that much from this, you have to be like the most luckiest person. You have to be hilarious. You have to be the peak of this. Let's use a streamer for example. Let's use Queso. Queso's story was explained by him at one point. I think it was in the past few months. The dude's boss and family pushed him to start posting clips and streaming, because he knew he didn't like his working situations and stuff like that. And he got lucky because people thought he was hilarious. And that's what it is. It's pure luck. Just like with everything, getting a good source of income, getting a good job, all that, it's all luck. You don't want to go in forcing it on yourself, because you're going to be stressed and drained. The same way everyone's going to be if they do stuff they don't like. If you don't like it, don't do it. That's my general take on the whole YouTube situation, streaming situation, all that. If you're not enjoying it, you take a break and then come back and see what you feel, or quit. The same way most creators have done it. Like, say, let's do like big name creators like Jacksepticeye, all those. If they've all taken their few days, few weeks, few months breaks, because they would have explained it better than me. Sometimes it gets very tiring. If that's just your job, like, you can't just keep forcing yourself to do it if you don't want to do it. But I feel like that's everything. I might have brought up multiple topics multiple times because I'm kind of just going at this randomly and raw with like no rehearsing. It was just kind of, I felt her motivation to sit down and play something and kind of explain everything. So yeah, if you enjoyed this very terrible gameplay because I wasn't focused, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see me play this game again seriously, and probably stream it, because the private servers on this game are free. I will happily play this with people. We're more than happy to play this with people, and I'm more than happy to start streaming again and like streaming, say, Fortnite Festival, Fortnite, all the usual stuff I used to, but which I haven't for like a couple of weeks. More than happy to start doing that again, and with the intent of playing with everyone, how I used to. I make it sound like I've not done it for years, but no, it's only been a few weeks, maybe less. But yeah, if you enjoyed and want to see more of the gameplay, let me know. And if you, I don't expect anyone to reach out and give their opinions on what I'm saying. It's more of a just like, hey, I'm just explaining the situation, explaining why I've been gone for returning viewers. Any new viewers, welcome to my life. This was a random thing, and this probably means nothing to you. Fair enough. If you're not interested, you can click off. You probably already did click off, but if you didn't, if you want to skim through a gameplay video or something of mine and see if you would enjoy my normal content as opposed to my explaining my life content, give it a try. If it's not for you, then sorry to disappoint, and have fun finding more stuff to watch later. But for now, I'm going to leave it here. And if I upload again tomorrow, or don't, you'll see. But I intend to come back and start making regular videos again, just casually. But for now, goodbye.